our main, our vision is to get to policy recommendation to promote the Arab population to integrate in the Israeli economic and social life. Because there are a lot of disparities in economic disparities between the Arab and the Jewish population. And in the long run, it would be really difficult for Israel to maintain a standard of living when you have these disparities. We also see the influences of these disparities in the violence rate, and in the welfare payments that the government needs to pay to the Arab population. And basically, it would be better off for everyone had the Arab population would integrate good or well in the Israeli economics. So what we mainly do is we try to look for the barriers and to find policy recommendation to remove those barriers that for the Arab population to integrate. And let's say the biggest barrier, or the most prominent explanatory for those disparities is the human capital. Mm-hmm. And when you look at human capital, it's basically the level of education. And you look and we everyone can see. It's not just, you don't need the data to know that the Arab.
You just need to live here, right?
Excuse me?
You just need to live here.
Yeah, and you see that there are disparities that you see. Maybe in the medical industry, you see a lot of Arabs, but in other industry, other than the education branch, you don't see a lot of Arab in high salary grade of position. And then we start looking like going backward. Why don't they get to high salary? Because they don't have higher education and no training. Right. Vocational training.
Why don't they have high education
And then we got to schools. And you see the disparities in the achievement in schools, which a lot of people say that they come from the socioeconomic background, but it's not just that. It's a lot more. It's the education system. If we say that the Hebrew education system is bad, then the Arab education system is much worse.